Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the winners of 10 straight, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kick this deep to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On the run, it's Burks. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's an out route. The catch made. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, it's Douglas. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, this guy last week threw a couple touchdown passes. He comes in with a lot of confidence, and here maybe too much confidence. Throwing this ball into coverage cost his team early in this game with an interception.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Noles will line up to punt it away. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They're trying to run it with the option. Pass not complete. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field, it's Douglas. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. They'll kick it away here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result was a tackle for a loss for the backer.
You finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback making some changes at the line. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. To throw, it's Douglas. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks like he's going to run it. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
At the 46-yard line, offense facing fourth down.
Longhorns will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down completion to the left. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Douglas. Makes a quick grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Can he make it to the marker? He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Got space looking for the end zone here. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tried to make something happen on the return and steps out at the 23. The Florida State offense on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The pass rush closing in. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. We misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out.
Texas 7, Florida State 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to take off. Finds room at the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield. But, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards. And now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
And the Seminoles will have to kick this away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Movement at the second level of defense now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for some space. It's Burks. Fights off a defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nice job up front opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Longhorns. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They make the tackle, but there is a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They call the draw play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Quarterback's got it on the option. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver makes the catch. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his man, has the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Bringing pressure. He muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
2nd down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knowles.
Love to watch his quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
But the gain is just 1 yard. It sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Offense takes the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He hands it off from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense. Are this guy and his...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense and coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Burks. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Here's the return from inside the 5. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Florida State offense on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's found some room at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Knowles line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Texas. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
He'll hand it off. Will he score here? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Caught behind the line. It's Tuttle. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Coming up, second down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the beatdown continues. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort in that return.
And the Florida State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.